Nail biting. Chewing on germs and wrecking your smile. Let's dive into number 9. Nail biting gore, as I like to call it. Chewing on germ grenades while slowly ruining your smile. Think of your fingernails as tiny dirt magnets. All day long, they're collecting bacteria from every public surface you touch: elevator buttons, phone screens, bathroom door handles. So when you bite your nails, yeah, you're giving those germs a VIP pass straight into your mouth. Congratulations, you just deep-kissed a doorknob. But wait, your teeth? They're not nail clippers. Constant biting grinds down your front teeth, leading to chipping, cracking, or even making them shift out of place. Dentists can spot nail biters just by looking at their teeth. The front ones often look like someone's been using them to open cans. And here's the kicker: those jagged nail edges? They're basically microblades slicing into your gums. Those little cuts are like red carpets for bacteria, opening up straight routes to your bloodstream. Yay! Infection Express. The cuticle, the skin around your nail, is supposed to be your body's security fence. When you chew it off, boom, you just tore down the wall. That's when infections like paronychia show up. Red, swollen, painful fingers that look like they lost a boxing match. Some people even end up in the hospital from infections that started with a bite. And the germs? They don't just stay in your mouth. Nope. They can travel to your stomach, mess with your digestion, or even hit your lungs. Studies show nail biters have way more gut and respiratory infections than people who don't use their fingers as snacks. But here's the twisted part: this habit is stubborn. It's not just about willpower. Nail biting is often your brain's anxiety autopilot. Feel stressed? Hand goes to mouth. Chomp. Repeat. It's like a reflex loop your brain keeps playing, no matter how gross it is. So yeah, nail biting? Not just a bad habit, it's like turning your own hands into a bacteria buffet. Number 8. Stifled sneezes. Tiny head explosions. Alright, let's talk about the silent sneeze sin. You feel that tickle coming on mid-meeting, so you pinch your nose, clamp your lips shut, and try to suffocate the sneeze. Don't. Just don't. That sneeze is trying to launch out of your face at 100 miles per hour. But when you block it, the pressure doesn't vanish, it goes rogue inside your head, looking for the worst exit possible. First stop, your eustachian tubes, those tiny tunnels between your nose and ears. That blast can rupture your eardrum. Yes, you tried to be polite and ended up with hearing loss. Worth it? Probably not. Next, that pressure might burst blood vessels in your eyes or nose. Congrats, you now look like a demon-possessed tomato. And here's the nightmare fuel. Some people have actually torn their throat or even fractured facial bones from holding in a sneeze. One poor soul developed subcutaneous emphysema, air trapped under the skin just from forcing a sneeze to stay silent. That's right. His sneeze tried to escape through his face. So, yeah, next time a sneeze is loading, let it go. Your body's trying to eject invaders, not explode internally because you didn't want to be awkward in a Zoom call. It's either a loud sneeze or a pressure bomb in your skull. Your choice. Q-tips. The ear canal assassins. Number 7. Q-tips, those soft, innocent-looking sticks in your bathroom? Yeah, they're basically hired assassins for your eardrums. Here's the truth. Every time you shove one into your ear canal, you're not cleaning out wax, you're ramming it deeper, like cramming a couch against a door and wondering why it won't open. Your ears are self-cleaning machines. Wax slowly moves out on its own like a chill conveyor belt. That gross wax? It's actually body armor trapping dust, bugs, and bad vibes before they reach your brain. But when you jam a Q-tip in there, you mess up the system. The wax gets compacted, blocks your ear, and suddenly everything sounds like you're underwater or stuck in a fish tank. Some people push it so far they end up in the ER with full-on wax dams that need professional extraction. Yeah, a doctor had to go spelunking in someone's head because of a cotton stick. And let's talk risk. That Q-tip gets dangerously close to your eardrum, a membrane thinner than plastic wrap. One sneeze, one twitch, and boom, torn eardrum, pain, hearing loss, and possibly surgery. Imagine explaining that, "Yeah, doc, I stabbed myself in the ear with a Q-tip." Real classy. And it gets worse. Scratching the canal with a Q-tip can cause microcuts. Those cuts trap germs, seal them in with wax, and boom again, ear infection deluxe. Warm, moist, and germy. Basically a hot tub for bacteria. No wonder doctors joke that Q-tips are job security. So here's the fix. Clean the outer ear with a washcloth. Leave the inside alone. Number 6. Drowning. Drowning from the inside out. All right, drinking water is good, right? Sure. But too much of a good thing can literally kill you. This one's called hyponatremia, or as scientists like to call it, drowning from the inside out. Here's the deal. Your body runs on a tight balance between water and sodium. Sodium keeps your cells from soaking up water like overdramatic sponges. But if you chug too much water too fast, your kidneys can't keep up. Sodium levels crash, and boom, water starts flooding your cells. Now, most parts of your body can swell a bit, but your brain, trapped inside your skull, no room to expand. So as brain cells swell, pressure builds like a shaken soda can with your head as the bottle. What happens next? Headaches, confusion, muscle weakness, seizures, and yeah, it can kill you. One terrifying case? A 9-year-old girl was forced to drink huge amounts of water as punishment. She started vomiting, got intense headaches, then collapsed. Doctors barely saved her. And it's not just kids. Endurance athletes like marathon runners sometimes fall into the more is better trap. They hit every water station like it's a hydration buffet, and die with brains full of water, even when their bodies are totally dry. So here's the science-backed truth. Drink when you're thirsty. Not by the clock. Not because some hydration guru told you 4 liters a day. You're not a cactus, but you're also not a sponge. Number 5, your earbuds. Your earbuds. Silent hearing killers. While you're vibing to your favorite playlist with the volume all the way up, guess what? Those tiny speakers in your ears are quietly wrecking your hearing. Inside your ear is the cochlea, spiral-shaped sound lab lined with thousands of tiny hair cells. These little guys turn sound waves into signals your brain can understand. But crank your music too loud? And you're bending and snapping those hairs like trees in a hurricane. And here's the catch, they don't grow back. Ever. This isn't your scalp. Once those inner ear hair cells are toast, they're gone for good. To give you some perspective, normal conversation equals about 60 decibels. Your earbuds? They can hit 105 decibels or more louder than a chainsaw. Anything above 85 dB starts the damage. Go past 100 dB, and you can do permanent harm in just 15 minutes. Worse? You won't feel a thing. No pain, no warning, just slow, silent destruction. One day you're fine, the next day you're asking people to repeat themselves, and by then, those hair cells are already dead. Studies show plenty of teenagers already have the hearing profile of 50-year-olds, thanks to years of full-blast earbuds. And while some headphones come with safety features that auto-lower the volume, most people just override them. Because hey, what's long-term hearing loss compared to one more bass drop, right? Here's the brutal truth. Hearing aids don't fix hearing loss. They just amplify the little bit you have left. So yeah, maybe don't let your music cook your ears. Number 4. Night lights. Your brain's kryptonite. That cute little nightlight in your hallway? Yeah, it's secretly sabotaging your brain. When it gets dark, your body makes melatonin, the sleep hormone that not only knocks you out but runs your overnight repair crew. But even a tiny flicker of light on your face while you sleep? That hormone production tanks. And we're not talking floodlights. Even low-intensity glow like your phone charger, that street lamp bleeding through the curtains, or your digital alarm clock tells your brain, hey, it's daytime, stay alert. It's like someone's flipping your light switch all night while you're trying to snooze. The result? Your sleep suffers hard, but that's just the beginning. When melatonin gets disrupted night after night, your metabolism goes off the rails. You start gaining weight without eating more, and your insulin sensitivity drops, making blood sugar harder to control. Need proof? Scientists exposed mice to dim light at night and surprise. Their metabolism went haywire. They gained weight, got sluggish, and even showed depressive behavior. And yeah, your mood tanks too. Without steady melatonin, your brain's emotional gears start slipping. That's why people with chronic light exposure at night are more prone to anxiety and depression. So while that nightlight might keep away the boogeyman, it's basically inviting sleep disorders, fat storage, and mental health issues in for a slumber party. Number 3, your chair. The slow killer. That cozy chair you're sitting in right now? Yeah, it's quietly assassinating you. Every minute you stay parked, it's like making a tiny withdrawal from your health savings account. Your body wasn't built for back-to-back Zooms and Netflix binges. It was built to move. When you sit for hours, your blood flow slows down and starts pooling in your legs like a swamp. Stagnant blood equals higher risk of clots. Meanwhile, your metabolism, also on a break. Your body burns fewer calories, your muscles stop processing energy efficiently, and enzymes that break down fat, they clock out early. That's why desk workers often gain weight without even eating more. It's not just what you eat, it's how long you sit. And let's talk muscles. While you're deep into your 5th episode, your core and back muscles are slowly wasting away. They're not getting used, so your body's like, cool, guess we don't need these anymore. Cue the rounded shoulders, the forward head, and hello early-stage hunchback. Before the modern cushioned throne took over our lives, humans were constantly moving. Standing, squatting, walking, not spending 15 hours a day in the same pose as a corpse. Some scientists now call sitting the new smoking, not because it smells, but because it slowly, silently wrecks your health over time. So, yeah, your chair may feel supportive, but it might just be your most comfortable path to an early grave. Number 2, stomach sleeping. Stomach sleeping. Twisting your spine. Goodbye. Sleeping on your stomach might feel cozy, but your spine is quietly screaming for help. Here's the deal. When you sleep face down, you've got to twist your head to the side just to breathe. That means your neck is stuck in a weird cranked-up angle for hours. Basically, it's like slow-motion chiropractic sabotage every single night. Your spine's supposed to have gentle curves like a suspension bridge, not a garden hose. But stomach sleeping? That's like flattening those curves with a steamroller. Your body weight presses your spine down into the mattress, twisting and compressing everything in the process. This doesn't just mess with your neck, it stresses out your muscles, joints, and worst of all, your nerves. That numbness or tingling in your hands when you wake up? That's your nerves going, hey, maybe stop crushing me every night? And no surprise, long-term stomach sleeping can lead to chronic neck and back pain, even in people who don't feel anything yet. If you absolutely can't give it up, at least ditch the giant pillow. Use a super flat one to reduce the neck twist, or try tucking a small pillow under your hips to support your spine's natural curve. But let's be real, the best fix? Train yourself to sleep on your back or side. Your spine will thank you. Your nerves will stop yelling. And you'll finally stop waking up feeling like you got in a wrestling match with your own bed. Number 1. The pee holding game. Stretching your bladder to its limit. You feel the urge to pee but tell yourself, I'll go later. Bad idea. You're not just testing your patience, you're slowly destroying your bladder. Think of your bladder as a water balloon filled with liquid your body is dying to get rid of. When it's about halfway full, it politely taps you with a signal, hey, let's empty this, yeah? But you ignore it. Again. And again. The problem? Your bladder's a muscle, and if you keep stretching it like a worn-out rubber band, it eventually loses its snap. The more you force it to hold beyond normal, the more it struggles to bounce back. Over time, those overworked bladder muscles can't squeeze properly, so even when you finally go, you don't fully empty out, and that leftover urine? Basically a warm, cozy Airbnb for bacteria. They move in, throw a rave, and give you a UTI from Helica lava pee. Now, no, your bladder won't explode if you hold it too long. You'll likely just pee yourself before that happens. But the real damage builds up slowly. Stretched bladder. Weakened pelvic floor. And eventually, surprise leaks when you're laughing, sneezing, or just minding your business. Yep, incontinence when your bladder decides to go rogue without asking you first. So next time nature calls, don't play chicken with your kidneys. Just go. Your bladder isn't a tank, it's a bathroom break waiting to happen. How many of these 9 habits have you committed? Leave a comment. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to continue revealing the mysteries of the body with me. That's it for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future.